"Do you know my real father?" the little girl asked. The billionaire froze when she showed a photo. Ethan Ward was the kind of man newspapers liked to photograph but never truly captured. Billionaire, philanthropist, CEO of Ward Global, and the country's most elusive bachelor, he was a face that appeared everywhere yet remained strangely unreadable. His gray eyes rarely betrayed emotion, and his immaculate suits felt like armor. But today, as he stepped into the sunlit garden of the Willowbrook Children's Center, something in him softened. Visiting charities was routine for him, poses, speeches, oversized checks, but this place was different. Something had pulled him here, an instinct he couldn't name. "Mr. Ward," the director beamed, "our kids are excited. They rarely get visitors like you." Ethan smiled politely. "Happy to be here." Children ran about with chalk and bubbles, but one girl stood apart. She was small, maybe 7, with dark curls, a white sundress, and a sketchbook hugged to her chest. She watched him with the kind of seriousness children weren't supposed to have. "That's Lily," the director whispered. "Bright as a star, a bit shy." Ethan nodded, but the girl's gaze tugged at something deep and unpleasantly familiar, a memory he couldn't grab but felt all the same. When the tour ended, Ethan lingered near the garden. He felt a presence behind him. "Hi," a small voice said. He turned. It was Lily, holding her sketchbook like a shield. "Hello," he said gently. "You must be Lily." She hesitated. "Can I ask you something?" "Of course." Her big brown eyes lifted to his, and for the first time in years, something pierced the wall he lived behind. "Do you know my real father?" The question stunned him. What makes you think I might?" She opened her sketchbook. Inside, tucked between drawings of butterflies and cats, was a worn photograph. She held it out. Ethan took it, and everything inside him stopped. The photo was of a woman he once knew far too well. Anna, his Anna, her hair tied up, laughing as she held a baby, this little girl, and on the back, in handwriting he recognized instantly, was a date. A year after he and Anna ended. His heart thundered, his hand shook. It took every ounce of discipline to mask it. "Where did you get this?" he asked quietly. "She left it for me," Lily whispered. "Before she went to heaven." Ethan swallowed hard. He had not seen Anna in 8 years. Their breakup had been a storm. He wanted marriage, she wanted freedom, she wanted a simple life. He was tangled in boardrooms and endless meetings. She left without forwarding information, and he, prideful and stubborn, didn't chase her. But this photo shattered everything he believed about that choice. "She said my father was a kind man," Lily said, "and that he didn't know about me. I just want to find him." Her voice wavered, but she didn't cry. She was too strong for that. Too much like. He couldn't even finish the thought. Ethan carefully crouched to meet her eyes. "Lily, what makes you think I might know him?" She studied him with an unsettling maturity. "Because my mom showed me a picture once. Not this one, a different one, of you." His breath caught. "She said you were important. And when she talked about my dad, she smiled the same way she did when she said your name." Ethan felt something collapsing inside him. "Why didn't she tell me?" he muttered before he realized he said it aloud. Lily blinked. "You knew her?" "Yes," he whispered. "A long time ago." The director called Lily for lunch, and the child nodded but didn't move. "Can I ask one more thing?" she said. Ethan nodded. She reached into the back of her sketchbook and pulled out a drawing, a man in a suit holding a little girl's hand. "I made this," she said shyly. "It's what I think it would look like, if I found him." Her voice cracked on the last word. Ethan's chest burned. After she left, he stood frozen in the quiet garden. The weight of the past, the possibility of fatherhood, and the image of a woman he once loved tangled inside him until he could hardly breathe. For the first time in his life, Ethan Ward didn't know what to do. He returned the next day. And the next. He told himself he came to evaluate the center for funding, but he knew better. He came because Lily would run to him each morning with drawings, questions, and that quiet hopefulness that undid him. He learned she loved strawberry milk, hated thunderstorms, and read every book far above her grade level. He learned she dreamed of being an artist. He learned she was lonely but never complained. He learned, without question, that she was his. The realization wasn't a moment, it was 1,000 small ones. Her laugh, her stubbornness, the crinkle in her brow when she focused, the way she held her pencil exactly like he did. On the 5th visit, he brought a medical legal team to discreetly start a paternity check, but he already knew the result. That night, As he sat in his penthouse, staring at her drawings lined across his marble table, he understood. He wasn't just deciding whether she was his daughter. He was deciding whether he deserved to be her father. He returned the next morning with no security entourage, no cameras, no assistants. Just himself. Lily stood on the steps, as if waiting for him. "Hi," she said brightly. "I drew something new. Can we talk first?" he asked gently. She nodded, sensing his shift in tone. They sat on a bench under the oak tree. A breeze lifted her curls. She looked up at him with trust he hadn't earned. Ethan exhaled. "Lily, I think I might know your father." Her eyes widened. "You do?" "Yes." "Who is he?" He hesitated, not from doubt but from the terrifying enormity of what he was about to claim. Finally, he whispered, "Me." Lily stared. "You?" He nodded slowly. "I didn't know. Your mother never told me. But I knew her. I cared for her very much." She didn't speak for a long moment. Her small hand fidgeted with her dress. "Does that mean," she began carefully, "you don't want me?" The question nearly broke him. Ethan leaned forward, voice firm. "Lily, look at me." She did. "I want you more than I've ever wanted anything." A tear escaped down her cheek, and she quickly wiped it, embarrassed. Ethan opened his arms, hesitant, inviting. "May I?" She nodded. She stepped into his embrace, small and shaking, and Ethan held her as if holding something sacred. Something lost. Something found. Later that afternoon, Lily slipped her tiny hand into his. "Does this mean," she asked shyly, "I can call you Dad?" Ethan swallowed the surge of emotion that threatened to overwhelm him. "Yes," he said, voice thick. "If you want to." She smiled, a bright, radiant smile that mirrored Anna's. "Hi, Dad," she whispered. And for the first time in Ethan Ward's carefully controlled, meticulously crafted life, everything felt exactly right.